Hey everybody and welcome to the bullshit party.
Yup.
And in this one we're gonna be taking a close look at the new Podium vehicle, the Lampadati Michelli GT. As always, we're gonna be taking a look at its exterior, its interior, the way it customizes, performs and handles and all that good stuff in Los Santos Customs. And finally and ultimately I'm gonna be giving you an answer to the question, is it worth it? And with that, let's start with the 360 around the vehicle while I shoot some facts your way. Did you know it has 4 wheels? What, you did? Okay, it has headlights and taillights. What? You knew that as well? Just 1 second. Ah, here we go. Did you know that it was based on the Alfa Romeo Giulia Sprint GTV? What? You didn't? Well, I guess you learn something new every day. Especially if you're watching the bullshit party. Oh, and in terms of interactivity, you can open both doors, the hood and the trunk of the vehicle. And because it has only 2 doors, it should come to no surprise that it can only hold 2 people. And also it should be mentioned that it's a part of the sports car category in GTA Online. With that done, let's jump inside and see what the interior looks like. Ew. Okay, can I go back out? Anyway, this is what the interior looks like and it looks very old. And as you can hear, the sound the car makes is pretty weak as well. And with that, it's time to go to do our scientific test to see what type of drivetrain the vehicle has. Ah, never gets old. And it should come to no surprise that this Alfa Romeo clone is a rear-wheel drive vehicle. Go figure. And with that, we're off to Los Santos Customs, where I really can't muster up the enthusiasm to say the rest. But in any case, I'm going to be talking to you about the stock version of the vehicle and my initial impressions of it. It's bad. Okay, moving on. It's 73 degrees in game. Ugh, fine, you want me to talk about the vehicle, don't you? Okay, when I say it's bad, I mean it's literally one of the worst vehicles I've driven in the game. It has this weird handling, it's almost as if you're driving the RC Bandino, but you know, less fun. And because so many people try to imitate me, I've been asked to say this. The Bullshit Party or the Bullshit Party Incorporated is in no way, shape or form asking you to drive recklessly on the road. Please drive safely. Oh, and subscribe, please. Especially that last part. But back to the Michelli GT. One other thing that should be said about it is that it was released almost 3 years ago in 2018. Which, in my experience, means the customization is gonna suffer. But let's wait to Los Santos Customs and see for ourselves. Bullshit, your voice sounds pretty high. Can you go higher? Yes, it can. But why? Why, I ask you? I sound like Jerry Seinfeld on helium. I'm sorry to all Jerry Seinfeld fans. And here we are in Los Santos Customs. And as always, the first thing we're gonna do is give you the sale price of the vehicle, which is about $10,000. No surprises there. And the second first thing we're gonna do is upgrade all the performance options up front. And as you already probably know, this allows me to skim over the customization on top of everything else and see what I'm in for. Huh, I wonder if...
Hey guys, it's all about the family.
I mean, did you see the last Fast and Furious movie? Or the last Furious or whatever movie? That was horrible! They went into space! With a car! GTA is more realistic than that. But hey, let's not forget that at the end,
it's all about the family,
said the 55-year-old Vin Diesel. But anyways, this isn't a movie review, this is a car review, I think. And we're up to the exhaust customization option, yippee! And you know what they say about the exhaust?
It's all about the family.
Nah, I'm sorry, I can't help myself at this point. But that's right, I chose the biggest and stupidest exhaust I could see. And pretty much the same can be said about the fenders or the wheel arches. More stupid, more better. Cause, say it with me, it's all about the family! See, you need Vin Diesel in those movies. And I'm being very liberal when I'm calling those pieces of whatever movies. And yay, we can customize the hood, kind of. And I don't know if you can tell, but I'm drinking my second coffee for the day right now. And as one viewer said a couple of months back, more coffee, more better. Even though at this point I'm rambling about other things and I'm totally disregarding the video. But hey, this is the bullshit party way. Which reminds me, livery off! Good boy. And the next customization are, we can put on mudguards on this vehicle apparently. That's an interesting choice. I don't know if the car this one was inspired by head mudguards, but it does look pretty weird. As for the roof accessories, you guys know that I like extra lights, but I don't think those are lights. They're just for show. So we're gonna be keeping the roof clean, but what we're not gonna be keeping clean is the trunk, because we're gonna be putting on a spoiler on this one. And it should be said that the spoiler is the only visual customization that has any impact on the performance. It increases the traction just by a tiny bit, but it should be noticeable. What was I talking about before the spoiler? Ah yeah, Vin Diesel! No, don't worry, I'm kidding. And the last thing we're gonna do before respraying the vehicle is go over the tint options, and I really don't see it. So we're gonna be keeping the windows clean. And with that, it's time for this week's poll to determine what color do you guys want me to make this vehicle. And before we get to the poll, thank you so much to everybody that voted and participated. And oh hey, what's this? Let's see now, I just opened a new pack of Pokemon cards. Twaki, that's garbage. Garbage. Rowlet, garbage. What? You try to do this with one hand. Wait, what was I doing with the cards? Oh yeah, Pikachu. Pika, Pika. As for the rest of you, you can go where you belong. On the floor. And yes, that's right, this week's poll was a little bit different. And you guys chose Pikachu, which means we're gonna be making this vehicle yellow. Like Pikachu. Pika, Pika? And I don't know about you guys, but I think Squirtle's my favorite Pokemon. But never mind that, back to the video, and here is the vehicle yellow, or bright orange. Which, I don't know about you, but it looks yellow to me, so we're gonna be keeping it as bright orange. As for the secondary color, we're gonna choose something matte that's also inspired from Pikachu. Red, like Pikachu's red cheeks. And with me completely destroying the vehicle, it's time to exit Los Santos Customs. And here we are, finally outside, and I'm having trouble keeping down my lunch looking at this. I mean, I don't like to judge things, and I don't want to call them ugly, but this is definitely ugly. But you already knew that. Now, how does the vehicle perform after fully upgrading it? Well, I'm sad to say that it's actually worse. But who cares about the vehicle?
Cause it's all about the family.
Okay, I promise. Was the last time I did that this video. But in all seriousness, I actually do think that it feels worse now. I don't know how else to explain it, but driving a full-sized RC Bandito. In my opinion, the traction is horrible, the handling is horrible, the acceleration is incredibly bad, and the top speed has to be one of the lowest in the game. And with that, I don't think I can recommend this vehicle to anybody. I mean, just look at the handling physics. It's ridiculous and it doesn't feel fun. So regardless, if you're looking to just drive around in the vehicle or race with it, I don't think this one's for you. I think this is a hard pass. Or at least, it definitely is for me, and I'm probably gonna be selling this as soon as I'm done with the video. It's just a waste of the garage space in my opinion, but if you like the vehicle, I'm really curious to know why in the comment section down below. Maybe I'm missing something, and if that's the case, you guys are gonna let me know. And with all that said and done, it's time to be ending this video right here. Thank you so much to everybody that watched. Hopefully you liked what you saw. If that's the case, please don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'll be catching you all in the next one. This is pretty much the top speed. Yeah, pretty pathetic.